Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I wanted to do a short video of me recreating a look I found on Pinterest. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my videos. Anything I use will be listed down in the description box below. If you'd like to see how I do this, then keep on watching. I'm going to be recreating a look I found on Pinterest, and I will put a picture somewhere around me so you guys can see where the inspiration came from. In the picture, she uses blue and black and like a silver shimmer. I'm changing the color into a burgundy shade. I asked my husband his opinion on it. He doesn't like blue eyeshadow, and I asked him what he thought would be a cool color to use. He said burgundy. So that's what I'm going with. The palette I'm going to be using for this look is the Carli Bybel palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. There's these really pretty like burgundy shades in here. There's like Steve and then Aqua. And I'm going to be using these two colors right here. I did prep my eyes and my eyebrows off camera, and I've already done my base. Since I'm not going to have a lot of fallout, I figured I could go ahead and do it. That way I don't have to stop to do my under eye, so I can go ahead and finish the whole eye for you. Using the first shade, Steve, I'm going to take a 213 brush, and I'm just going to use this to start out that first line. And I'm placing this by the natural curve of my crease that I have on my eye already. And I'm just going slightly above it so it doesn't get hidden when I like look straight forward. And that way it matches my eye shape. Then I'm going to use this 213 brush to kind of blend it out, since I'm not wanting this shade to go anywhere underneath. And not doing a cut crease, I'm just going to blend it up with this same brush that I used. And I'm really just going to keep adding this shade until I'm happy with the pigment of it on my eye. And every time I'm just going to blend it out more. I thought this would be a really fun and simple look for this short video that I'm going to make. And I just really wanted to try and replicate it. I feel like I've tried a similar look like this, but I'm not like right off the top of my head. I don't remember what video it was, but I feel like I've tried something similar to this before, but I really just liked the simplicity of it and how cute it was with just like the simple like colors and like glitter. And I've been into glitter a lot lately, so I wanted to try it, and I'm really glad my husband suggested doing a burgundy shade because, and I said it was the shade Aqua, it's Aura, I'm sorry. But the shade is Aura, this glittery shade. I don't know why I've neglected it so much because this shade is so pretty. I'm in love with it. Like, I want to do it for all of my looks going forward. And I don't know why I've never used this Steve shade as like a red, because it's a really, really pretty red. I usually use the red out of the James Charles palette, and like that one's like a fire truck red, and this one is more just like a, like I said, a burgundy red, and it's really pretty. To blend this out a little bit more, I'm going to use a 562 brush. It doesn't have any product on it really. It has a little bit of the Steve product on it from where I did the under eye right here, but other than that I'm not adding any new product on it. I'm just using this to slightly blend this out more, just because the 213 brush is more of like a flat brush. It's not really a blending brush. This one's going to do more blending. Taking that Steve shade again, I'm just going to darken it up a little bit more. This look is definitely one of the trust the process looks, because when I just did this like top part, like what I'm working on right now on this eye, I thought it looked kind of weird, but I'm looking at the reference picture and I'm like, I know it looks good, but it just looks really weird with just that one part, like with nothing else. So I really think it needs this under eye to kind of complement the top part and to kind of complete it. Because she used like a darker shade to deepen that crease part, I'm going to use the shade Boie, I think is how it's said. It's just like a brown on the tip of this flat brush. It doesn't have a number, it's just a Morphe flat brush. And I'm going to put that right on top of where that Steve shade is. And this is just going to deepen it just a little bit. I'm just using windshield wiper motions with this because, again, I'm not wanting to move it anywhere but where it's at. I just want to blend it out. And then going back in with that Steve shade, I know I've done it 1,000 times, but it doesn't hurt to just keep adding that color and blending it out. I'm just going to use whatever's on this brush to blend out that brown shade that I just placed. Using a Maron Paradise Makeup AQ 812 brush, I'm going to go into that Aura shade, which is that shimmery shade. I'm going to place that right in the corner of my eye in below that crease. When I say crease, I just mean the fake crease that I made with my eyeshadow. And when I'm using this shimmer, I'm focusing the majority of the shimmer, because this is like a really creamy shimmer, so it blends out really easily. So I'm focusing the majority of the shimmer right underneath of that eyeshadow, and then I'm just kind of blending out what's there. So it kind of blends out across the eyelid a little bit, but it doesn't have like a solid glitter on there. I can't get over how pretty this shimmer is. It's so pretty. And with this, I'm thinking like a red lip to go with it, but I'm really nervous about using red lip because I feel like none of the ones I have look good on me. There is a lipstick, a red lipstick that Carli released with Il Maquillage, and I've got like one of her lip kits that she released with them, but it's just like a pink and like a neutral color. But she did release this like really pretty red shade that I wanted to get, but I was kind of being stingy with myself and didn't want to buy more than one lip kit because I didn't know if I'd like them. And now she doesn't sell it anymore, and I really wish that I grabbed it because I think it would have been perfect with this look. Now for the under eye, I'm going to go into that Stev shade with the 562 brush, and I'm just going to brush this at an angle under my eye and then just kind of go up into the top lid. And I am brushing it towards the middle a little bit. Sorry, I have to look up when I do this or my eyes will start watering. But I am brushing it a little bit underneath of my eye, but just about halfway. And you want to make like a wing, I guess is what you would call this. Just like an eyeshadow wing, like brushed out. So that way it kind of meets in the middle. I don't know if that makes any sense. But that way it kind of connects into the top lid where that creased eyeshadow is. Then using that same Marron brush, I'm going to put this eyeshadow right underneath, just on the inside. I'm like covering my lights because this palette is bigger than I normally use for a mirror. And I'm doing the same thing where I'm putting the majority of the shimmer in the center, and then I'm just kind of blending it out. Off camera, I did my mascara, which I used the Benefit, their Real Mascara. And then I did my waterline as well, and I used the NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner in the shade She Bang. For highlighter, I'm going to use another shade from this palette, and it's called Boli. It's this like pinky peach shimmery shade. And I think it'll go good with the rest of the makeup since I'm using everything from this palette. And I'm going to put this on my brow bone. And I'm just going to put this anywhere that I would normally put my highlighter at, because I just don't want to go too over the top with highlighter, just because this is already like very like red eyeshadow, and I just think it'd be too much if I use too much highlighter. And I'm also going to put this on my nose and on the tip, and I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. And I normally would put highlighter on the inner corner, but since I use that red shimmery shade, I'm not going to. Using a 510 brush, I'm going to put that on my cheekbone and connect it to my brow bone. Now that I'm done with the face, I'm going to go ahead and set it with this e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. For lip liner, I'm going to use the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Soft Spoken. So I tried a couple different reds that I have. I'm still not for sure if I'm going to like the red, so I might end up changing it. But I'm going to try this L'Oreal Paris in the shade 315. It's called True Red. So that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I like hearing y'all's feedback, so please comment down below with anything you'd like to tell me or any future videos you'd like to see. Until next time, bye.